Hello guys, what's up? This is my PS3 collection. Let's go, all 35 games that I own physically. Let's do this. Let's start with my favorite game of all time. This one's called Haze, given to me by my beloved mother. What a great game. This is totally not good. Next we have the Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Okay, the first and the worst Uncharted game, but it's still pretty good. Then we have Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They still coping. They think that the remake will make this very good. It won't be very good, trust me. No, I hate for this game, but I don't like it. It's not an Assassin's Creed game. It's a pirate game. It's so different from the rest, and I didn't really like it at all. Then we have Watch Dogs. Pretty good, but overrated, you know. Overhyped, actually, not overrated. This wasn't as good as how we expected it to be. Of course, it's Ubisoft, so we can't make things very good by them, you know. Then we have Prince of Persia. I did not finish this game, unfortunately. Yeah, damn shame. Next we have BioShock Infinite. I like this game. It has a good story, you know, and it went very different from the other games before it. Pretty good. Then we have Borderlands 2. I hate this game. Then we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This is a fun shooter, you know. I played some multiplayer and stuff like that. It's a decent game. Deus Ex Human Revolution. I don't like this game. It's a stealth game and RPG, and it's not my cup of tea, you know. Then we have Yakuza 5. Pretty solid, I guess. This was part of a collection. It doesn't have a disc, in fact. It's just a box. You know, I bought it with the Grazie di Gven for the voucher. Then we have Max Payne 3. Decent shooter, you know, published by Rockstar, I think, but it's not made by Rockstar. I'm not sure. I don't care. Very repetitive, but it's solid. And I hope we get a remake for the first two. Come on, man. Just get it out already. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, this is one of the more popular Call of Duties. It has a decent campaign. Then we have Assassin's Creed 3, far from being my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Whatever. Then we have Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is one of the most, you know, the one that I regret because I did not finish this game. And it's a pretty good stealth game. And, you know, probably I think it's the last Splinter Cell ever released. Then we have Enslaved Odyssey to the West. I did not finish this game, unfortunately. It was a decent adventure, very underrated and quite overlooked. Then we have Final Fantasy 13. I did not finish this game either, you know. A lot of regrets, but this is very repetitive and too long. Then we have Killzone 2. Very amazing graphics for its time. Pretty good, huh? I did not play the first one. I think this is the best one, and yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit, even though it's short. Heavy Rain. This is, I think, the first game that had, you know, the story-like choices and stuff like that I played, and at the time I really enjoyed it. It has a lot of choices and, you know, decent characters, plenty of twists in the story. Yeah, I like this game, even though it's outdated now. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I think this is the second most favorite game of mine from the Assassin's Creed series, okay? Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Then we have Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. This is a great action-adventure shooter, third-person game. Not my favorite in the series, but it's pretty damn good, huh? Then we have Bayonetta. I bought this recently for the collection. It's a lot of fun, especially if you like Devil May Cry kind of action games, like hack and slash, over the top. This is very, very cool. Then we have Assassin's Creed Revelations, the worst Ezio Auditore, in my opinion, game out of the three, huh? Kind of boring. Then we have Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. Far from being my favorite Ratchet & Clank game, but it's still pretty good. Yeah. Then we have BioShock 2. I think this is the worst of the three from the series, but it's still very good. I mean, it's more of the same kind of, but from a different perspective, but it's too similar to the first one. Then we have Mass Effect 2. I did not play this game, I just bought it because it was €5. €5 in the garbage. Metal Gear Solid 4, I bought this recently, but I'm actually waiting to play the remastered, which is coming out next August. And this one was pretty cheap, I got it, you know. And this one has a lot of cutscenes and it doesn't have a lot of gameplay. But you know, and I tried to make it work on my PS3, but it did not work because the CD is cooled. LA Noire, very cool box, very good game. I had to restart this again because something happened, I don't know. Yeah, I like this. It's a different kind of Rockstar game, you know. It doesn't have focus on the open world. It focuses more on a linear story where you can just go around and do some side stuff. But the main story and the facial capture and stuff like that is very very good for its time. And now we go this one, Ninja Gaiden Sigma, a very cool hack and slash game, very cool art. Very nice. Now we have the honorable mentions before we say the top 5 of the PS3 games. Honorable mention is GTA 5. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't think it's the best game ever made and stuff like that, and I don't, you know, like the theme of the story and the tone of it, alright? But it's a great game. Very good game. Now we have Assassin's Creed 2. This is, I think, my favorite Assassin's Creed in the series. Maybe this or Brotherhood, I'm not quite sure. But this one, for its time that I played it, I was impressed. But now I'm not anymore, you know. But the story was actually very good, you know. It made Ezio a legendary character. This started it all. Now the top 5. We have Tomb Raider as number 5. This is the, you know, the reboot from the trilogy, and this one was a very good start. You know, I did not like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but this one was actually very solid. I think Rise was better than this, but for the PlayStation 3, this is it. Number 5. Number 4, we have Far Cry 3. This was the first ever first-person shooter game that I played, and this one I actually enjoyed a lot because it was different for me. And the story, I think it's the best story in the Far Cry series and the best villain for sure. Vas Montenegro, the definition of insanity. Yeah? Very good. Very fun open world game. But then, you know, it got stale as the series went on. Number 3, we have God of War 3, alright? This is, I think, probably the second most favorite in the series for me. In the previous video I said it's God of War 2, that's number 1. This is the second most favorite for me. You know, very, 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 very cool. A lot of blood, a lot of fights, a lot of boss battles with the gods and stuff like that. This is an epic adventure for sure. Number 2, we have The Last of Us. I love this. It's an amazing survival horror game with an emotional, gripping story from beginning till the end. I mean, this one's a classic, you know. You know the reasons why. It's fantastic. And number 1, my favorite PlayStation 3 game of all time is Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. This is my favorite Uncharted game for sure. It has everything. It's like watching a movie, but at the same time it has the perfect amount of action, set pieces, a little puzzles here and there. And this game has a lot of charm, you know. And I played the multiplayer and the co-op missions. This is amazing. And the Platinum trophies we're getting as well, because it's a lot of fun to actually get the trophies, unlike many other games. Okay, so those are the, you know, 35 PS3 games in total. And I think I actually finished like something like 36 or 37 games on the PS3. And I forgot to say that on the PS2 I finished something like 27. Yeah, something like that. I finished about 36 games on PS3. But now, keep stay tuned, stay in touch, because next we have the PS4 games, and the PS4 games I have way more games than this. Alright? So thank you a lot for watching, my friends, and see you in the next video.